born from the golden legacy of Mukunda Jewelers. Porvi, grand opening at KPHP on November 1st.
3 more days to go. So what's going through your mind? You very nervous? What is it?
Naturally, see, there'll be nervous, there is excitement, there is lots of other things. It's 3 years after putting in so much of time and effort into a film like this. Yeah, actually, the first thing that comes is excitement. That's finally wanting to watch it and see how the audience reacts. That's what's there.
This is probably the first time when, before a film release, everybody's talking about how well Rana's acted. Is that a surprise for you? I don't know. I've not come across such instances in the past.
See, usually you get that after the film releases.
Yeah, exactly.
But at the same time, see, now one is there's a huge excitement about this film, and you always get that when you're making the biggest film, and so it's been very rare that characters like this have come, films like this have come. So one is it actually shows the great interest that people have in the film.
Right.
About me personally, I'm excited that I did this role.
Do you get conscious when you're in front of the camera? Like how you.
Am I conscious now? No. So I'm exactly like this when I'm now. No, never.
Did you have to go through a specific training to get into that character itself?
One is, see, there was obviously when Rajmouli told me the script and he gave a narration, and after that when he gave the script he also gave a couple of pages which is actually a character sketch, a journey of how Ballladeva has grown up as a child, how his childhood was, how his relationship with his siblings are, how he started changing when he understood what power is, how he believes that this is the rightful, and then what his life is. So some scenes, some will come in the film, some won't. But to me, it was a clear understanding of the journey of this man.
Okay.
So it was very easy for me to adapt to any scene that I was doing and move forward.
Because you knew the backstory.
Because I knew the backstory and very clearly I knew it.
Right. In one of his recent interviews, Rajamouli was saying that your characters is such that you don't talk much, just a lot of smiling.
Yeah. See, it's somebody that you don't understand what is going through in his mind.
Right.
See, in many scenes you will expect him to react, but you will see no reaction, or you will see that he's reacting the other way. So it's basically he's somebody who does not blurt out or doesn't let people understand what he's going through. He's that very calm, very composed, very righteous guy in every which way.
Right.
And but then things he does is obviously far bigger, and obviously for the greater goal he stays this way.
Was that fun to play?
Very lots of fun. See, because when you're playing, first of all, when you're doing a period film or an epic kind of story, everything is larger than life. And when you're playing the negative lead, there are very few boundaries that one has. It's like a villain doesn't have any boundaries. He's all there. He's right from the top. He's not bound by anything. So that was a very exciting thing to do as an actor, and shades of how he's young and when he's old, before he's king and after he's king. I mean, the transformation is quite remarkable in terms of how they've written the character. So it's that way. It was a lot of fun.
The film must have taken a toll on you, both emotionally and physically.
It does. I mean, most films do, especially films like this. When you're there in it for such a large period of time, when whether it's the way you start talking, whether it's your body language, you'll start picking traits of that character unless you get into the next character, and then these things drop off. So that's part and parcel of every film. But this one obviously will hang in longer, and there's a part 2, so it needs to hang in longer than that.
So were you still Ballladeva after shooting? When you come back to the home?
For sure, no. Naturally, see, your stance is different. The way you walk in every shot is different. So those traits will kind of somewhere be there.
Right.
And so now it's not that much, because obviously I dropped all that size and much leaner because I've started shooting for Ballladeva.
Right.
It's more younger, it's fun and stuff like that. But obviously when you play that character, when you build that certain size, you start becoming that for a bit.
Did you scare off people in that meantime?
No, I'm sure a lot of people got shit because of the sheer size that I was.
Right. What's the scariest part of the shoot? What was the scariest part of the shoot?
Nothing, actually. I was never scared. I mean, today to think of it, I'm scared of how we did all that. But when I was at shoot, it was never, I mean, it was just excitement. See, like today, if I just in an earlier interview, I was saying, when we shot that war for about 120 days.
Right.
We're shooting with 3,000 people every single day, which is a great, a mammoth task.
Right.
The sense of injuries, this, that, they were all so high. I mean, risks were so high, but we just dared and just went and did it. So it's, I mean, today I'm very scared of. I'm like, wow, that's done. But at that time, no, it was only excitement that drove us forward.
If given a chance, would you relive all those days?
I'd love to. I'm looking forward to starting to shoot part 2.
Right. I know that you're very passionate about cinema, but you're working with somebody like Rajmouli, who's probably even more passionate about the kind of work he does. So, did that rub on to you, or?
Naturally, I mean, he's a very nice man first, but obviously he's a very fine filmmaker that I don't have to say.
Right.
His films speak a load of it. His passion for cinema, his keenness to learn, his attention to detail, all of these are things obviously I kept observing, and I worked very closely with him in these 3 years.
Right.
So there is definitely an understanding of cinema more than what I did with this man here.
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of experience that I take back from this film.
In a lot of interviews, people said that you were their main source of energy on the set. Like, so what is it that exactly you did?
No, I mean, see, when you're on a set, which is where everything's very difficult to do, it's very, very expensive, and many people make mistakes because all of us are doing this for the first time.
Right.
So, but then when you just keep it in a lively, in a jovial, in a friendly environment, mistakes don't look like mistakes.
Okay.
Like if your friend does a mistake, you'll pardon it, and it won't. Sometimes it doesn't even look like a mistake. But when you don't get along with that person, then it just starts getting out of thing. But so, and also I like the energy to be like that around me, and also with this film, see, the producers of the film are my friends, they're my neighbors. Rajmouli and their family, obviously because of working for so long, we became very close. Anushka I've always known, and she's been a very dear friend. Prabhas I met in this film, and then we became very, very close in this process. So ultimately, we were all there for that one big cause, and we actually grew together as a family.
Right. So, any specific instances that you can recall?
Not specific. I mean, every day was like that.
Right.
Every day was like that. I used to keep it going that way.
In terms of sheer filmmaking, was there anything which really surprised you? Oh, even this is possible. Like, were there any such instances?
Lots of them. I mean, the way things have been put together, especially in the episode of the war, was I was quite stunned with how Peter choreographed some things, and he almost engineered a few different kinds of ropes and wires and kind of invented them for this film.
Okay.
So he was really there were a lot of innovative things that kind of happened in this film.
Right. One last question. Your grandfather passed away earlier this year.
Yes.
So did that take quite a long time for you to pull yourself together and get back to work?
Yes, of course. It took many months actually, and then I realized that you will never get over it. Obviously, so that's a part of your life, and then every day in our lives we kind of pick what we've learned from him and then keep moving forward, and then keep making more and more films and keep him happy wherever he is.
Right. So, how's your day gonna be like on July 11th? Have you planned that far?
11th I didn't plan, 10th I planned.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know, I just going to one of the earliest show. I probably want to see it in one of these artists across road kind of main screens, and then I want to see it in the IMAX.
Right.
4K
print.
Yeah.
Right.
So I saw a couple of reels there, but I want to see the film in that.
Right.
So that's pretty much.
Cool. Rana.
Thank you.
All the
Thank you
best.
so much. Thanks.
iDream.
Please subscribe iDream Media.
Please do subscribe to iDream.
Please subscribe to iDream Media.
For best entertainment and information, please subscribe iDream.
And don't forget to subscribe to iDream.